Speaking to a packed ballroom at the Milken Institute's annual conference in Beverly Hills, Mikhail Khodorkovsky, formerly the richest person in Russia, before a falling out with Vladimir Putin, saw him arrested, imprisoned and, eventually, self-exiled in London, issued a dire warning: the world will. But he's not so not normal as to become not dangerous anymore. He is dangerous. According to Khodorkovsky, those who believe the West can negotiate peace with Putin and return to business as usual with Russia are entertaining a very dangerous thought to have. Over the past 20 years, Putin has dealt with his internal problems 4 times by starting a war. If, after this war ends, you're going to facilitate his ability to rearm himself, you're only going to get the same thing once again. Instead, Khodorkovsky argues Putin must eventually be replaced as the leader of Russia. The exit strategy should be: we don't want to see you in power, but we don't necessarily need to have you leave power right now, immediately. This is an adequate enough exit strategy for him. In the meantime, he argued that sanctions against may not turn Putin's core base of about 30% of the PO. First, in the short term, by blocking financial transactions of Russian oligarchs, or as Khodorkovsky called them, his agents, which blocks Putin's ability to buy things. As a result of this, at least 3 factories that produce high-tech military gear and weaponry have been forced to stop production. This is a very important result. Second, technological sanctions raise the cost to produce oil and gas, and a reduction in purchases from Europe forces Russia to sell oil and gas to Asia, which Khodorkovsky says is more costly and less profitable. The former head of Russian oil and gas giant Yukos, Khodorkovsky was once among the country's most prominent oligarchs. In 2004, Forbes estimated he was the richest person in Russia, and 15th wealthiest in the world, worth some $15 billion. It wouldn't last. After clashing with Putin, famously arguing during a televised meeting at the Kremlin that major government officials were accepting millions in bribes, Khodorkovsky was arrested for tax evasion, embezzlement and fraud.